Alright, sorry about that. I had to get rid of a bunch of saves from last stream out of the thing. Okay, let's get gameplay pulled up here any second now. There we go. And dock mode. Let me find that. Chrome. What is a 3D or D3D proxy window? That's an option for a screen capture in Oblivion. Nothing. It doesn't do anything. I probably shouldn't click on random screen share stuff in case it somehow has, like, information on it, but whatever. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you all again. We got Han, we got Kropotkin, Aileron's here, Spiegel Leeson, did I get it that time? Lex Arden, of course, and hello, Archduke Snowman, thanks for the follow between streams. Packrat, when the audio speeds up and down to match the frame rate, sounds like an old tape. Yeah, that's just like a weird Twitch glitch, I'm pretty sure, based on what other people have been saying. How's it going, Bosch? It's going pretty good. Hope you're doing well. We had a few other follows. I can't remember if this person followed right at the end last time or not, so I'll thank them again. The Necron87, thanks for the follow. Archduke Snowman, who's in chat, thanks for the follow. Lumia and Mr. Love Pickle, thanks all for following between streams. So, last stream we did some experimenting on this crazy glitch. I'll just really quickly recap it, but we're not going to do this today unless I'm not tired at the end of the timing data stuff, but I'll just kind of recap. So, if you missed last stream, here's the new bit of tech. If you fast travel somewhere, and I messed it up, if you fast travel and you hit the inventory button, F2 on PC, right as the fast travel window is about to kick it to the loading screen, it'll do this fun thing. There, I think that'll work. Not quite. It'll take me a few tries to get this. I think it was that. Yeah, so now you can run around the game, and this menu just stays frozen over the top, and we were looking into different ways that this could be used to break the game in preparation for a V5 brainstorming session down the road. Hey, Occupy Tamriel. Wow, it's been a while. How's it going? So, but yeah, this is a new glitch that we're starting to look into. We think there's probably something horribly broken tied to this glitch. We haven't found anything conclusive yet, though, but this glitch also does allow us to kind of learn more about how the inventory is structured in memory, which can lead to some other dubious glitching. And you can also, like, use up items and stuff and then open this menu and mess with it and stuff. Yep, still doing 100%, same as V1, still doing it all this time later, so... right now we're doing, we were doing glitch hunting last stream though, so I was just kind of covering that. Now we're gonna get back into V4 routing, so let me show, where did we leave off? We just got the last Heaven Stone, or one of the last ones, which is right here. So we have all of this, and the only one we don't have, I think, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we have 7 here. The only thing we're missing is the Pilgrim's Grace, because we have like 1 or 2 way shrines left. Oh, thanks. How's it going? Welcome to chat, Anna. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do here is, let me show you in the document. This setup is completely different than it used to be, thanks to a ton of optimization that we figured out on stream and that like helped figure out off stream and stuff. We kind of pooled a bunch of information together and pretty much, without RNG manipulation, of course, we've kind of solved the fastest way we think we can do random skill books with what we currently know, without just blatantly somehow spawning these books into, like, out of thin air. So we have this setup phase where we're basically making saves at dungeons that put us in a room where we're right next to a chest that has a drop chance for a book. Last run, as late as V3, we've ran through the same 3 dungeons, and it takes like 15 to 20 seconds to roll a check. Now it's under a second per check, I think. It's just the loading screen, I believe. We'll see again, because I'm going to get timing data for this today. But that's kind of the new thing, is we, with a combination of load warping and some other shenanigans, we're going to guarantee the books. Now, I've already read on this file, because we got it as a drop from the last thing, Mystery of Talara V1, so that one is already done. However, none of the other ones are. So I'm gonna, but because I want the timing data to be accurate, I'm going to pretend I don't have any skill books read, because there's always a chance you won't find one during the two sides of the coin quest. So with that in mind, there's gonna be one book that we get that we technically don't have to on this run, but I want the timing data to line up. So, and for a visual reference of timing data, these red ones are the ones we're just estimating time on and that we need to finish up. We skipped Nernroot because the documentation for it wasn't quite there yet, but I got all that fixed up with Ultra offline, so we should be good to go on that soon. Just got to merge the branch to the master and make sure I didn't break anything. And then we have... so we're going to have random skill books for about an hour, I think. That's my estimate. And then we have the final bit of questing, which will probably, you know, take about an hour, maybe a little bit more. I'm not actually sure. And then Imperial Dragon Armor usually takes 2 minutes. The new time save is we're just not going to check the validity of the 100% on the file till after we've achieved time, and then check it right after that, because we check pretty much every other stat throughout the game and all that stuff. So we're going to just check it all at the end, and Live Split has a feature where you can undo a split if you accidentally split anyway. So worst case, we just undo that split really quick, go fix the thing, and come back. So let me find... I need to check these off, so we have the interactive guide, right? But I guess I could check these off within the guide if they're written in here. Let me find them in the V3 interactive guide thing. Right, okay, so I'm going to check them off here. Let me just double check that they're all the exact same. So we have the Talar V2, 3, and Warrior's Charge. I can't remember if any of these are different this time. I doubt it. Argonian Account, Heavy Armor Repair, History of the Fighters Guild, Zorium's Mace Etiquette, and then V7, V1, which is the book we got in this run, Purloined Rizlov, and Surfeit. Okay, so I'm going to use this as my checklist, and you just click, and it just checks it off like that. So, in the V4 version of this will be mirroring what this looks like. So let me get all my windows set up here, and we'll get the timing data going so you guys can see some actual gameplay here. Okay, so this should go over here, like that. I'm going to shrink this as much as I can since I don't need it for this. Where did it go? There we go. And then the guide is going to not need the table of contents. That's going to be over here. And I haven't warmed up yet, so it might be a little slow at the start of this split. I also need to put this over here. Moving some stuff around really quick. Alright. And then also... I don't know, should I do TDT? I guess it doesn't really matter. No, it's annoying. Okay, just not having to ABC, ABJ, and having a lot more health should help save time on Nernroot. Oh yeah, there's like so much less to think about during that part. Are there plans on doing this for the other Elder Scrolls games? Yes. I've been taking a look at some stuff for this. Skyrim's the next one we're going to do, because that's the second most... Well, Oblivion's the most doable, Skyrim's the most requested, so Skyrim's next. We started looking at it. Sickliffe, who has joined the community since I think V3, is basically like the equivalent type of YouTuber to the PRC stuff, but for Skyrim instead of Oblivion. So he's like this massive knowledge base of glitches and ways we can achieve this. So he's probably going to end up being like the chief router of the whole thing. But I have this other 100% folder. I theory crafted Redguard kind of as a meme, but I have this anthology 100% folder where I listed all of the Elder Scrolls games of all kinds that exist, including board games, Skyrim Very Special Edition, and I kind of analyzed what would be our kind of criteria for what games we do and don't play. The mobile games are hard to find a legit copy of. Elder Scrolls Online and Legends and all that, those require the internet. Pinball and Very Special don't feel, and Blades are like, don't feel like a real Elder Scrolls game and stuff. So the thing is, the definition that Carter actually helped me with this. The definition I came up with was the goal is to 100% speedrun all of the Bethesda Softworks Elder Scrolls games. So anything developed by Bethesda Softworks. And then the operating word video games excludes the Call to Arms board game and Skyrim Very Special Edition, which is the only like non-legit feeling Elder Scrolls game that's made specifically by Bethesda Softworks. So Bethesda Softworks entails all 5 regular Elder Scrolls mainline games, and 6 if it ever comes out, and then Battlespire and Redguard. which are the only two spin-off games made by them. What about Fallout? Any chance in the far future? So Fallout community is on top of stuff, and they already have 100% runs of their games, I think, at least for Fallout 3 and maybe New Vegas. Their definition is like all the bobbleheads and all the quests and all the locations, because that's all you can really do. There's not a whole lot to do in Fallout as far as like the depth of the stat tracking and stuff like that. You don't like train skills, you upgrade skills through leveling up and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a different beast. Maybe you're more yeah. If anyone who knows anything about the games that aren't Oblivion, please. I don't know anything about the other games much at all yet. I'm a little scared about Daggerfall in particular because of how big the map is. But anyway, so yeah, this is like a super duper long-term goal. I can't promise this will ever actually happen because I really have no concept of how long games like Arena and Daggerfall are really going to take. I have a decent idea about Skyrim because it's so similar to Oblivion, and then Morrowind is probably going to be faster than either Oblivion or Skyrim, but with the caveat that we need a ton of programming stuff built in that can like read the save file and parse out objectives, since the quest journal doesn't track things very well and all that sort of stuff. Very Special Dish was an excellent joke. Yeah, but it's not a video game. There's no video component, right? You just talk to Alexa. I don't want to get Alexa just to do that. What about the Todd Howard Christmas special? Wait, what is that? I might be out of the loop on that. Hey Chicken Song, how's it going? Sorry, I forgot to say hello. I know you've been typing in chat a lot. As an idea, though, since they're quite a bit older, Arena and Daggerfall are significantly smaller. Yeah, I think so. I think Arena is probably going to be like 3 hours, but oh man, Arena's rough. I opened it the other day and I played it for like 3 minutes. I'm like, this sucks. Like, I'm sure it's a good game, but you have to use the arrow keys and the mouse at the same time, and you can't rebind controls like you can in Daggerfall. So Arena's going to be bad time. Plus, you can like permanently die in the game, and it just kicks you back to the main menu, and you lose all your progress if you aren't saving at like the right spots. Very devastated that the special edition's not gonna make it. I looked at the gameplay of it because the USP documented everything that could happen in it. There's not a single thing in that game that's concrete. The whole thing is always procedurally generated. Morrowind has a lot more mutually exclusive quests, but way more exploitable. Yeah, as far as mutually exclusive quests, the goal, like, because with Oblivion we have that problem with there's one quest that blocks you out of a whole quest line, right, for Dark Brotherhood. But our thing is that we just do all the quests that don't count, or that don't prevent other quests from being completed in a way that gives us the most possible quests done, right? Permadeath Oblivion. That'll end at the map exploration. Or actually, not anymore. That'll end at probably the Nern route because of the hills and stuff. I don't even know what Khajiit cooking catastrophe is, to be honest. But yeah, no, it's got to be the Bethesda Softworks developed Elder Scrolls video games, and that is only these 7, which is a lot, and those are the ones people are familiar with and the ones they think of when they think of Elder Scrolls anyway, so I think we're good there. ESO would have been cool, but it's not. Bethesda Softworks is the main thing, but the other thing is that because it's online, in the middle of our run, we'll probably run into them doing server maintenance for like 8 hours on a Tuesday, and then we're just like, we can't finish the run, and that's no fun. So, anyway, let's get back to the stuff here. So let me get all this pulled back up. Oh, also I started writing some wiki articles, filling in some of the quest info that Bosch compiled, so getting some progress there as well. Didn't know there was any game to that video game. That's the thing about Daggerfall, though, is I don't know if it... Because in Daggerfall you can fast travel anywhere from the beginning of the game. I don't know if it internally has any concept of you discovering a location. If it does, then we're really in for it. But if it doesn't, then that's a good thing. Skyrim is... So, oh, I should mention, for getting all the Elder Scrolls games, in that definition, it would include any official DLC that's compatible with the latest version. I should probably type that, actually. Yeah, put that in really quick. Including all official DLC that is compatible with the latest version of the game. Now, there's a reason I'm saying latest version of the game, and that's because Skyrim has 1 or 2 add-ons that are outdated, that aren't available in the Anniversary Edition or the Special Edition, which are the Portal crossover, which is controversially not considered canon anyway, and the texture pack overhauls, which those don't matter, right? So if we use this explanation for it, that covers that it's like the problem is there's only one version of Morrowind that officially is released that includes the plugin, so we have to play the Good Old Games version of Morrowind specifically, otherwise we can't do all of the, we can't do Tribunal and Blood Moon. They're just not in the Steam version from what I read online. So it's like I've been tracking like Anniversary Skyrim, Game of the Year Deluxe Oblivion, Good Old Games version of Morrowind with all of the stuff, and then Daggerfall and Arena don't have anything different. There was a meme patch that they put out, or like DLC that you could like download off their website that just like added a portal core to the game that would like yell at you or something. I don't remember exactly, but it isn't, you can't get it anywhere other than like downloading it online, and just like like you can't get it through their like official channels. They don't want you to be able to put it on the Anniversary Edition. I think there's a way to do 2 of the 3 political houses in Morrowind, just keeping that in mind. Yeah, so we'll tackle each game one at a time. The order is probably going to be Oblivion, and well, it's already Oblivion, and then we're going to get a V1 of every other game while we continue to improve Oblivion, because that's the one I like the most and has the most room for improvement so far. So Oblivion, and then Skyrim is next. We'll probably do Redguard as a meme, just to get one out of the way that's a spin-off, because I think there's a lot of humor in like a Redguard 100% run. Then probably Morrowind, and then we'll just get all the really old stuff out of the way from there. So it's gonna take a long time though. I don't know if this will ever get finished, but I would like to do it at some point. Horse armor 100%. Oh, like we just do horse armor? Underestimated the grinding difficulty of some of the earlier games. They have twice as many skills. That's true, but they also don't have... They have, like, ways that you can permanently get your skills increased with enchantment in a way that they count as the base value of the skill for some reason, from what I've heard. There's undiscovered map markers. We'll get to all this when we get there, but yeah, there's a lot of hot garbage in the first step is just how do we define which games we're playing, so we've solved that, and then we have time estimates for each game. We don't have it, we're on V0 of everything except Oblivion, which is on V4, which is about 15 hours. So all we know so far is we're looking at least 15 hours of gameplay. My goal is to get it under 80, because that would mean it's faster than V1 of Oblivion, which would be hilarious, but that seems like a tall order. But under 100 hours realistically seems doable, depending on how these requirements shake out. And then we're gonna obviously play them in the order that they came out, too. Even a few locations would have to take at least dozens of hours, maybe. Best way to support? You mean like for like donation or something? We have a thing in the panels below that says like it's like a tip thing of some sort. Got like a pickle icon that goes to the Streamlabs thing. But honestly, people just, you know, hanging out here and like helping out with the routing and stuff's the main thing. So, but every way of supporting is appreciated, of course. I mean, really, Occupied Tamriel, you've been here so long. I mean, you pretty much saved us. I don't know how much time you saved us in V1 telling us about the holding block to cast spells faster thing. If we didn't know that early in the run, it probably would have been like 3 or 4 hours slower over the course of that whole arc of just not knowing that little bit of tech. So, well, it's been about 20 minutes. I should probably start playing the game, huh? 26 hours of, yeah. Those skills and attributes have no realistic caps in Morrowind. That's the other thing. I don't know what we would call, like, unless it has some semblance of, like, a mastered skill, you know what I mean? Like, if there's a soft limit at 100, then we would just get it to 100, I guess, or something like that. Okay, so let's get to the game here. So here's the split we're doing visually in the guide. It's really short, but it's going to take a while because it's just RNG farming. But the general idea is we get our setups so that we can load warp to these 3 locations over and over, and each one has this subset of books to find. We get all of these books and read them because they can only be found in random loot. And then if all that's left are these 3, one of these 3, which are the ones that can be found in the bear season quest, then we just go do bear season and we re-roll till we get the last one we're missing, and then we move on and check that one off, and that's the whole split. So there's not a whole lot going on, it's just a lot of setup and then a lot of pain and suffering. So and again, because we're just kind of running through this to get timing data, I'm gonna pause occasionally and probably catch up on chat, but the timing data should still be pretty accurate. Redguard has almost no content outside the main quest. There's a few situations where quest journals entries, like, I defined it as just getting all the, there's like 134 journal entries or something like that. Just filling the whole journal out with just all those entries would count. So you have to do every quest in a way that gets all the journal entries in it. And you have to probably get like one of, I don't know, I don't want to do the one of every item thing because that opens a floodgate of, well, why aren't you getting one of every item in every other game during this run? You know what I mean? But Redguard's so small, we could probably just get every item. If they're artificially capped at 100, we should probably just get them to 100 then. I don't know, it's gonna be tricky because we don't get attributes to 100 in Oblivion, even though they're capped at 100. I don't know, there's like a few little definition things here and there we'll probably have to tidy up for like a homogeneous anthology run where we make all the requirements all the same across all the games. We need like a universal definition of how an Elder Scrolls game is considered 100%. But anyway, so let's I'm gonna get into this. So let's load this save, make sure the timer's going. There we go. Okay, so fast travel to Seadatar, an alien ruin between the Imperial City and Skingrad. So that would be one of these. There we go. Head 1 notch to the right of southwest. So this is a very specific thing. There's a trap door somewhere out here. There it is. Quick save outside of the trap door and repeatedly enter until an alien cast directly in front of you is one of the random skill books. Oh my god, it's gonna scroll every time I scroll down to look at the book, isn't it? This is gonna suck because of the scrolling. But this re-rolls this every time. We figured out that when you have a loading screen, that basically means it's re-rolling the RNG. If it doesn't do that, that means the setup we did with load warping and stuff put us in a dungeon without re-rolling it, which is what we're trying to avoid. So, and this'll, it's like a, if you, I think random books is the chat command, or random skill books, or something like that. If you want to read, like, how the drop chances work, it becomes absurdly low chances after the first, like, 2 books. This will be good, though, because I can read chat while looking for these, because this isn't a very hard part to play. There should be a category called True 100%. For every existing video game. Yeah. That's just every game ever, but also 100% at the same time. Hey, Ordained, how's it going? But, so, the funny story about this part, people were probably here for this, or like most people, but when we were doing the random skillbook research to find the best locations, it started because Whatha found this location and was like, instead of a 13-second run through to get a book, you can literally just walk 1 step forward and open this casket. And but it turns out this is actually the slowest one now, because we found locations for the other 2 that are literally within viewing distance without having to run forward, whereas this one you can't quite get there. See? So, also Bosch made like a standard deviation graph of like the odds of getting, like, of how long this should take with the previous time to set everything up. I'm curious what it is now, because I guess it's probably like 2.5 seconds when you count the whatever this is. Is there both of these, or is it just... Okay, Souls Black and White. That is not one of them. That sucks. it's a chest, not a cask. I'm just also checking. Okay, that's also one we don't need. I'm also going to quick save before reading these because it seems like most of the time that we've gotten a book drop, the game just crashes, probably from just abusing the loading screen over and over. Probably create some sort of memory issue, like a leak or something. Oh my god, we keep getting the ones we don't need. Music makes me feel like I should be eating a fine meal. I feel that way with that really bouncy Morrowind theme that plays. I think it's like the main theme you hear when you're in cities or something. I don't know. I gotta get more into Morrowind. The main problem is that it crashes when I alt-tab out of it, which is bad for routing, so I gotta work around that. Maybe the good old games version doesn't crash as much or something. What's on the agenda today? We're getting timing data for this random skillbook split, which is going terribly so far. We're already at 4 minutes, and we're on, like, the first thing. We're getting the random skillbook drops first, and then we're going to do quest timing data, and then, the great skill grind we already... Okay, this is one of them, so I'm going to save, read it before I forget. Mystery of Talara V2. And I'm going to check it off on the list. Mystery of Talara V2. Okay, so now here's the new setup. Quick save. Read the skill book. Then quick save, exit Seadatar, and quick load. Then exit the dungeon. This forces a situation where we're now making it be an actual, like, new area next time we come back. Otherwise, it doesn't re-roll the loot for some reason. It's super weird. Fast travel to Castle Anvil and enter the main hall. So this is to set up just, like, doing a warp. To your immediate right, in the corner, there are 2 benches. Sit in the one that is underneath the white curtain. And make a save. This will be called temp save later. Fast travel to Underpaw Cave, southwest of Bruma. Okay. And then it says, load warp the temp save through the entrance. So this saddles us into Underpaw Cave. And then void warp beneath to the door here. Very good. Then face the door. Quick save next to the door. And then repeatedly enter till we get one of 5 possible books. Mace etiquette. First roll. That was great. Okay, so you can see how this could vary wildly in the execution time. So let's find mace etiquette here. Read it. Quick save, read the skill book, make a save in the coffin room facing the exit to this zone, like this, and then quick save, exit through the door, quick load, exit the zone again, a loading screen will appear, quick save, load the Seadatar save, then load warp the quick save through the trap door and exit Seadatar. Like that. Okay, that's part 2 of the setup. And then part 3 of the setup. Fast travel to Rockmelt Cave, northwest of Leonin. Head linearly to the end of the first zone without taking any side paths. Sorry, I'll catch up on... It's hard to read chat during this, during these timing data things, but I'll try to catch up on it occasionally. So this cave is hilarious. In the second zone, head south to the large clearing and quick save facing a large tent door, which is right here. Okay, and then quick save next to the door and repeatedly enter it until the chest to your immediate left. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Also, I'm gonna pause because I wrote to quick save twice and we don't need to do that. Well, hold up. And face the large tent door. Okay, that should be fine. So basically, we go into this tent, and it turns out every time you can just look right here, and it takes like under like a second to check it or whatever. Testing this segment made me feel that it's not true RNG. Oh, interesting. Some books tend to repeat over and over again. Maybe it's purely... I think anything RNG farming related has a bit of a psychological element to it. Like, this is the, looks, oh, I'm getting that dagger every time, you know what I mean? But I think that's just, it's also per dungeon, you'll see similar loot within that dungeon, I'm pretty sure, or like the type of container might have differences. Like, this one seems to always have weapons in it. It could be, though, that it rolls 2 checks. It rolls what you're gonna get, and then a separate roll once you're in the room, depending on how long it takes to open the chest, that determines what variation on the... Like, maybe it always rolls weapon when we enter, and then if we enter at the same amount of frames, and then in the same amount of frames before turning to get to the chest rolls what it is. Okay, Dance and Fire V7 is one of them. So there we go. Dance and Fire V7... And I should check these off. So we have Mace Etiquette and Dance and Fire V7. Okay. And then it says, quick save, read the skill book you found. Quick save. Make a save in the tent room, facing the door to the exit to this zone. That could be worded a lot better. I should say in the tent. That makes it not feel like it's the room with the tent. Make a save in the tent facing the exit. Okay. And then it says, quick save, exit the tent, quick load, exit the tent again, a loading screen will appear. Good. Quick save, load the Seadatar save. So now we can just ping through all of these over and over using these saves we set up. And as it turns out, because of the way this works, the fact that we get a loading screen here means we can immediately set this up again once we wait 24 hours. So we're going to wait 24 hours 3 times, then wait 1 further hour, and then we're going to make a hard save, and that'll be our cycle of these books. And then we just got to get all, it takes 5 total cycles to get everything. Because there's 5 in 2 of them, 3 in 1 of them, and the cycles just get slightly shorter as we go on. We may want to investigate time warping the 24 hours, but we haven't found a way to make time warping, like, aggressively fast yet. It seems to only advance, like, 3 or 4 hours per loading screen, which is about as long as it would take to just sit here anyway. But if anyone can find any waiting glitches that, especially taking advantage of, for whatever reason, being able to click on this, that would be cool. We've been unable to find stuff yet. And we're waiting this long because it's resetting the loot, for the record. So if we wait 24 hours 3 times, that's 3 days, and then 1 extra hour, and then that forces all the loot to reset, because it's every 73 hours or whatever. Chests have preset leveled lists they pull from, which generate a random item from the list based on your character level. The tent chest probably is set to have a random leveled weapon. Check specifics. Oh, yeah. Maybe going to jail. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about jail as an option. We could look into that. Giving you Mage's Guild flashback. Then we'll wait 1 more hour. This resets everything. We make a hard save, and we're back to the start. So it took 10 minutes to do the first cycle. That's not great. So, if there are no more skill... There are skill books, so we're looking for Talara V3 or Warrior's Charge. That's the next books here. Quick save and repeatedly enter and read the cask, or look in the cask. 2 is not the one we need. We got the one we got last time. So we try again. Ring of Freedom. I've never seen that. Some strange loot in this game. Yeah, I feel like time warping was very underutilized in this run. We only use it like twice, I think, in the entire run. Anytime there's like a 24-hour wait, we can probably find a way to push a 24-hour wait in like less time, but I'm not sure yet if there's any side effects of that. Warrior's Charge, good, that was fast. Okay, quick save, exit Seadatar, quick load, exit the dungeon to force the loading screen. So that's the setup we need. Okay, now we're gonna quick save, load the Underpaw Cave save, which is this one. Load warp the quick save through the door. Also, does anyone find it funny that this door has like the 2 things, but then in this room it like looks completely different? Okay, quick save next to the door, and the one we got last time was Mace Etiquette, so there's 4 left to look for. Brown shirt. We're going to account book 1. We're getting good RNG here. Okay, then we quick save, exit, quick load. And then loading screen. Okay, let's scroll the notes. Quick save, load the Rock Milk Cave save, which is this, and we're in the zone load warping out, because for whatever reason that works. I don't remember exactly. Then turn around to face the door, quick save, and we're looking for anything except for a Dance and Fire V7 on this one. Even fast traveling might be faster. Yeah, if we can, like, I guess we could do a thing where we, like, cast a spell that makes our speed, like, really low or something. Rizzle of the Righteous, that's one of them, yeah. There's probably some way. If you guys want, we can try to hotfix that into the route, but I'm a little concerned about doing that this late in the game. Rizzle of the Righteous, quick save, quick load, and then if there's no more random skill books to read, okay, that's not the case. Wait. If there are no more of the following skill... Okay, hold up. Something's wrong in the notes. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, so we just do this step. Okay. So, quick save, load the Seadatar save, and repeat. Hours 3 times, then wait an additional hour. Yeah, the speed, right? Because when we fast travel, like, nothing happens. I guess we could, like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of time lost to go out and, like, accrue a large bounty or something like that to make the jail time pass. I think we spend a lot of time waiting in the run now, especially since we have such specific scheduling positions we need to do all the little city loops and stuff. It would actually be a pretty decent chunk of time to cut down on waiting, but I don't know, waiting till a very specific time of day is a lot harder to determine as well. We have the beginnings of testing tools for stuff like that though, because Ultra built in a distance feature into the map so we can see the distance between two things, and we can use that info to figure out how to pass like a specific amount of time. But for now, this is like, I don't know, the resetting of this takes what, like 30 seconds to like a minute, I think? Or it probably takes like a minute. We can't what? Oh, is fast traveling like too hard to figure out the... Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, and then I'm going to check off the books that we got last time. So we got Argonian Account Book 1, Warrior's Charge, and Rizzle of the Righteous were the ones we got last time. So we're looking for Mystery of Talara V3 specifically in this. And did this say Return to Step 1? Yeah. Okay. So now we're just repeating the whole thing again, and we specifically need Mystery of Talara V3. If we don't get that book, then that's that. And then after this, we're done with Seadatar, and the other two will only have a couple books left each. Getting that one on the first try was pretty epic, not gonna lie. As much as this part sucks, it does add some hype to the run, so I'll be a little sad the day we figure out how to get rid of it, but I won't be that sad. Mystery of Talara V3. Lunar Lorcan. Oh, I guess you can recover to get the Lunar Lorcan if you don't get it during Nightmare Darkly. Didn't realize that was a thing. Might have to update the casual guide. The thing I'm wondering is, will the casual guide be that helpful to people anymore when we have the wiki? Because the wiki will have all of the info just spread out rather than, like, localized on the one sheet. I don't know. The casual guide, I've only done one version of it, so I probably need to, like, overhaul that at some point. Or at least make, like, a really easy, like, recommended path for a casual runner that is still time-consuming, but is not technical at all to follow. Just, like, do these entire quest lines. It would basically be like making a better version of the V1. Yeah, that was quick. Mystery Talara V3. Okay, so we quick save. Do this. Then we load the Underpaw Cave save here. Okay, so in this one, we need not Mace Etiquette and not Argonian Account Book 1. So we want Zorim's Heavy Armor or History of the Fighters Guild. Why did I put a space there? Oh, because those are the Bear Season books. That's why I did that. One thing I'm going to probably add to the interactive guide is similar to when you hover over a section, a split name, and it highlights the background. I'm probably going to add a similar thing for instructions so our co-pilot can leave the mouse on each step and not visually lose track of where they're at. I thought it'd be cool to have, like, debug info on hover, where it has, like, the form ID of the quest and, like, what stage it's being pushed to and stuff. But also, I think that would be, like, a nightmare as far as the markup of it would look in the future. So I don't know if I want to do that. Estimate was 53 minutes on average. We did get a few on our first try, so I think we're actually ahead of pace, but I'm not sure yet. It seems like it's going a lot faster than it should. Although this one's pretty rough. Is this the same every time? Did I mess this up? Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm not gonna forget that. That was a huge time save. Hope we can check you out again soon. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I gotta figure out what's wrong here then. Something went wrong. Let me load the... This autosave is the post load warp one. So I quick saved, load the Underpaw, and load the quick save, then turned around. Something didn't work here. Could it be that I messed up something when I got the book last time? Should I wait? I'll try waiting. I did do the load warp, yeah. Because the lighting's weird, which means I did that right. See if I just need to wait longer. It might just be something like that. Didn't get the loading screen. Was it, you mean I didn't get the loading screen last time, or I didn't get it now? Let's see here. Well, that sucks. Let me, do I still have Mystery of Talara v3 on this file? Just make sure I have the right version of us. Yeah, let me just exit and go fix that really quick then. That's unfortunate. Why can't I wait? Let me wait. I don't know, should I include we'll probably mess this up the day of the run. Might as well include it in the time. If I didn't get the loading screen, does that mean I just, like, bricked this dungeon forever? That's possible. I swear I got the loading screen. we got the book, oh, did I not? I might have just straight up not left last time, right? I just quick saved straight out of the room or something like that. These enemies, dude. Is it you? Are you the enemy? No. Oh, because yeah, sorry. Well, I thought that sometimes it seems like the deer count as like a hostile enemy or something. How did I mess this up last time? Unless there's some other weird black magic garbage going on here messing this up again. I think this should reseed the dungeon, and then I just have to set it up properly again. Yeah, this blows that I messed this up. Wait, what happened? Was everyone saying what? Well, we got a loading screen, so that's good. And then... I wonder if I can... Come on. Okay, for the sake of the run's timing being more accurate, I'm just going to make sure this works and see what happens. Do we have new loot? Oh, I thought we didn't, but we do. Okay, so somehow that got messed up last time. Whoops. Set this up better. We're looking for anything that isn't Argonian Account Book 1 or Masters or Mace Etiquette, I believe. I think that was like a 3-minute time loss, and I cheated to get back up here. I could have just load warped to get back up here, but it's fine. The day of the run will probably not mess this up, because I'll be more on top of things. It is annoying that it always gives me the burgundy linen outfit and all that. Makes me think something's wrong. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's one of the ones we already have. Heavy armor repair. There we go. Okay, let me make sure I do this right this time. Okay, so... Quick save, read the skill book, did that. Okay, so quick save, exit the door, and quick load. Exit the zone again. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't exit the zone again then. What I did is I just load warped after quick loading, I bet. That's my guess. There's so many, like, steps, it's easy to lose track of the setups here. Okay, let me... This quick save, and then I'm gonna check off the one we just got. This will go faster with a co-pilot, but the one we just got was heavy armor repair, and we have Mystery of Talara V3. So we're looking for Talara V1, which we already have in actuality, Purloined and Surfeit. Let me make sure that we got a loading screen, so that should be good. Daedric Dagger. Make sure we didn't get the same exact thing again. No! Is it gonna be 598 gold every time? What happened? Why didn't this... Did I not wait long enough or something? Okay, hold up. This is broken again. We had all these setups that worked, but now they're not working. Did I mess it up again? This one well, but I waited 3 days, so... Something's not right here again. When we did this last time, this all worked. Am I messing this up? I swear I got a loading screen in this step, at least. I don't think I would have messed it up twice in a row. Trying to see if there's anything I'm missing. Because, well, we waited the 24 hours in a day just before coming here. Are the saves, like, in a bad spot? Maybe I'm misreading this. Make a save in the coffin room facing the door to the exit. Let me see on the wiki, because I wrote on the wiki how this works. If this doesn't work, I don't know why it isn't. If you quick save outside a dungeon and enter it by hitting load warp, or an enter by load warping the quick save through it. Oh, never mind, that's not this. After successfully locating a skill book in a dungeon, you must trigger a load screen within the dungeon by leaving the cell the book was in. Load warping out before doing this will prevent loot from respawning. You must wait 73 hours for the dungeon loot to refresh after doing this. Most efficient way to trigger a load screen to reroll loot is to quick save after getting the book, exit the cell via the nearest door, quick load, then exit the dungeon the same way again. Which is what we did. Maybe we want to wait more than 73 hours. Maybe because we're load warping, it doesn't quite elapse the time long enough or something. No, but I waited all those hours anyway outside of Seatatar and outside of this dungeon before going here, so this shouldn't be doing this. I thought we understood how this worked. How did this not work anymore? Before I forget, let me make a save here. Because this is always this, which is... The setup we do specifically is supposed to avoid this, and it always has. Until now, I guess. I missed both of them? Oh man. But then why didn't waiting here... I actually messed up twice. Okay, that's a relief, honestly, that it was me messing up and not that the logic of it's wrong. So what I'm gonna do then is... This is preloading screen? Yeah. I missed it both times. That's so bad. Here, let me just... This isn't supposed to happen this many times, so I'm gonna just get out of here and re-roll this really quick. Set this up. Oh, it's because I edited the guide, so I forgot. Okay. My bad, guys. This split's supposed to take 53 minutes, but it's probably going to take 7 hours because I can't read the notes. The whole point is to write the guide so that a monkey can do it, but I'm worse than the monkey. Well, let's not count this during the time, because the day of, I'm going to make sure I don't mess this up. And we left one mistake in the timing data, so that should be enough of an indicator. I still think this will be under an hour. This saves probably 30 minutes either way, like no matter how badly I do this. So what are we looking for here? Purloined, Surfeit, or Talara, I believe are the ones. Let me get reoriented here. So first of all, is this different loot now? No? What is going on here? Did I not read? Okay. I just waited 73 hours. Why did that not work? Or did I not even do that right? Should I just start this whole split over? Am I just that bad at the game I should just start over? How did I mess this up also? Or does load warping in this way break it like permanently on this one or something stupid? It can't be that because I'm in this area it won't reload, because otherwise Seatatar wouldn't reload. I feel like something's messed up, because I just waited like 3 days and an hour, unless I forgot the hour. And maybe going in here refreshes that time or something, so now I gotta do it again. I'm going insane. This part's gaslighting me. This is classic Oblivion. This is real Oblivion. Being gaslighted by the game. So this was definitely 3 times, right? I might want to just redo this. Not sure yet. And then an hour. Wait a little extra just in case. This should work. If it doesn't, I'm starting over because I don't even want to think about how broken this now is from doing it wrong. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Moment of truth. It did not change. I'm starting this whole split over. This is awful. This is so broken, I'd rather just restart the entire process than try to figure this out again. That's so annoying. I don't get why it, like, permanently breaks those locations so that they don't reload again. You know what I mean? That's the part that's really annoying. is you can't even fix that room for some reason when you do this setup wrong. Like, the loot just will never reset, ever. I don't understand that. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna uncheck these books. This is gonna mess with my memory, too, because now I have to remember a new set of the same books. Okay. Try this again. My bad. We're gonna go to Seatatar. Okay, okay, quick save and enter. Now we're starting from scratch. We're looking for Talara. Yeah, I didn't do something I was supposed to do to set one of the dungeons up so that it could re-roll its loot later, and then when I messed up the glitch, I, like, saved through it, and it just basically, like, bricked the save file, so I had to start over. In the actual run, I would probably just load from the safety save at the end of a cycle, rather than completely starting over, but it's completely botching my timing data that I'm trying to collect, so I'm just gonna do the whole thing again. Because I made not one, but two major errors in the span of, like, 2 instructions, so it's not good timing data anyway. I gotta just remember that the time loss of this is not from following the instructions meticulously and carefully, it's gonna be from how long the rerolls take, generally, so... I gotta be like, I gotta lose a little time making sure I'm executing this absolutely correct. Yeah, basically when you, like, leave a zone in a particular way, it, like, if you load warp directly into a dungeon, it seems to break the re-rolling of that loot for, like, an indefinite amount of time. Like, I just waited, like, over a week in-game and it didn't re-roll the loot when I went back. It, like, permanently stuck the loot the way it was. Took like 4 minutes to get the first book last attempt of this as well, which was... Seems like a lot for the first roll, but I don't know. Normally I would investigate what happened further, but today I'm not really in the... I don't have the mental bandwidth or whatever. That's not one of the books we need to do a ton of, like, super in-depth stuff. That's why I wanted to do, like, timing data today, because I mostly just want to play the run out and get it to the end here. On a day where I'm, like, fully, like, batting 1,000, you know? I'd probably just, like, stop for, like, 6 hours and try to figure out what's going on with that glitch. As long as you do it right, it doesn't break, so that's the important part. Oops. Yeah, it's unfun, but it's also hype when you get one. This is where we cash in all the wheel spins. If it was too much route density to do wheel spins throughout the run, this is where we just throw them all in a row. And then during that, I get distracted and I mess this up anyway and end the run. So we should be getting it on average. There we go. That was kind of scary. Okay, so Mystery Talara V2 checked off. Okay, and then we quick save, exit the dungeon, quick load, and exit again to force the load screen. Make a save facing the trapdoor, okay? Fast travel to Castle Anvil, so we're setting up the saddle now. Karsto's here, he's probably cringing that I didn't quick save before sitting down to get up quicker. Sit in the bench, fast travel to Underpaw Cave. It's weird, last time I fell through it, this time I didn't. Load warp, the temp save through the entrance, void warp underneath you, quick save. Okay, so now we're looking for Argonian account, or some of these other ones. There's like 5 of them to look for now. And it scrolled all my notes. Master Zorium's tail, good. Already got one. Okay, now to make sure I don't mess this up, quick save and read the skill book. Make a save facing the door to the exit of this zone. Quick save. Exit the door. Quick load. Exit again. Get a loading screen. Quick save. Load the Seatatar save. Load warp the quick save through the trap door, and then exit Seatatar. That's a lot of steps. Now, I did the setup right last time because we got at least 2 cycles through before it all got broken. But, okay, before I forget, we got Mystery Talara V2 and Master Zorium's Tail. I think it was V2. I should probably double check that. Yeah. Okay, so now we're on to the next step of the setup phase. So, fast travel to Rockmelt Cave. Linearly to the end of the first zone without taking any side paths. True. This isn't the worst tech in any video game speedrun. Okay, and then it says... Make save facing... or, sorry, quick save and repeatedly enter till you get a book. There's 5 possible books out of this one. I really do worry that I'll mess something up catastrophic in V4, because there's so many instructions. Black Arrow V2 is somehow not one of them. Out of 5 possible books, I didn't get the one I needed. Hey, Dance and Fire V7, so quick save, read Dance... Okay, see, that's why we save, because for some reason, skillbook farming eventually crashes the game. So I quick saved when I got the book, so that should be fine. So I should be able to read it now, no problem. Okay. Also... This got messed up. Okay, so now... Quick save, read the skill book, make a save facing the exit, quick save, exit the tent, quick load, exit the tent again, a loading screen will appear, quick save, load the Seatatar save, and that's another cycle. That's the setup cycle. Wait 24 hours 3 times, then an additional hour. Make a hard save to avoid losing progress. So this time if I mess something up, I'm just going to load back a save. Because I totally forgot we had the safety saves. But also because I want to see if I can get timing data where I don't make 2 major errors. It'll be funny when this ends up being like exactly 53 minutes. The fact that I got Mystery of Talara like on the exact attempt where the time matched up last time though makes me think you get a guaranteed like assortment, like this the RNG seed like it iterates through it, but it doesn't regenerate the seed when it calls the next instance of RNG on loot. It just pulls the same, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then this is our save. So now we're on to phase 2. Let me check off the book we found, which was Dance and Fire V7. So we're looking for heavy armor, or like anything but Zoraim, or V3 or Warrior's Charge now. Quick save before entering. We know almost nothing about the RNG. A guy named Scales briefly was active in the community trying to figure it out. Valornan looked into it a little bit. Valornan figured out that there was something where there was like 2 RNG seeds going on at once for some specific thing. I'm gonna compile like some of the info, but Scales found like a part of the code in cheat engine that had something to do with RNG, but there haven't been any definitive like discoveries about ways to manipulate it yet or anything. That'll definitely be a V5 thing though, because I think if by V5 we're still doing this to get skill books, that's gonna be kind of depressing, since it would kill the run to have to do this. Potentially, like if it gets too short of a run, you're just doing this over and over. But I think this is perfectly fine as it is. I think V4 is good enough for an anthology run. It's optimized enough where if we did this in context of all the other Elder Scrolls runs, this is the one we already have, right? Darn. In a run where we're doing all of the runs together, this one wouldn't feel that bad to just have to stop to do this for a little bit. $13 possibly. RNG of the skill books really will be a huge factor in the outcome here. I think it, based on how the standard deviations work, there's no way skill books can force the run to be over 16 hours though, so I think we're gonna meet our goal no matter what. Yeah, the horse farming for combat was a low point. Horse punching was in V2. We just had training to augment it a little bit, but we still had to do it. Because we didn't know about the infinite level glitch. There wasn't enough training to allocate to much during that one. There's 3 total loot chests that are close enough to a loading zone that you can quickly check them. 1 for each type of skill book, and then there's 3 skill books that we need out of this chest, 5 out of the other one, and 5 out of the third one, so. But we get 1 for free from a quest, so there's that. Painful for the horse, too, yeah. Getting real bad luck here. But just think, every one of these checks, before we would have had to go through 3 doorways that have a slow opening door with skooma, and it takes like 20 to 30 seconds to navigate over to the chest, and we had to pick a lock, all just to roll once. So this should be immensely faster than in the previous runs. Like, no matter how bad of luck we get. This isn't really gaslighting, it just is bad. At this point, it's me gaslighting myself for choosing to do this activity, I would think, because the game is behaving fairly. I've just chosen to do this. It's like shiny farming, or something like that. Odds are better, I guess. Okay, that's a bit gaslighty, getting Mystery of Tel V2 twice in this one series of checks. That's a lot of loot that time, wow. Yeah, I hope we get one first try. If we get Mace Etiquette first try in the next dungeon, then the RNG's officially rigged. I feel like 10% is a good chance that we should be seeing more books in general. I feel like we're getting pretty bad luck just on the chance of a book appearing. It'd be funny if the drop chance is based on your level or something. So, like, with class reset and, like, infinite level up glitch, we just go get the books and they, like, always appear or something. But I don't think it's based on your level at all. I don't know how they would even bother with that. Man, we're gonna reach the point we were at last time when I gave up soon, I think. Or no, we were at like 26 minutes. But like, at this rate, we're not getting good luck at all. I think it's 10%. That sounds right. It's on the wiki. But I don't remember off the top of my head. At least books are, like, easy to visually identify on the list of loot, because they're, like, a giant square. Do one of these before I go in. Nope. Four in a row. That's pretty good. Or not in a row, but like, yeah, in such a short span of time. If there's a way to do these one after another within the one dungeon, like if there's a way to make wait time like extremely quick, it might be worth it to go dungeon by dungeon, because then we can guarantee that one of the books we're gonna get is like there's a V4. Come on. This is the worst I think this could possibly go at this stage in the RNG. It's a 10% chance, and then like a 1 in 8 or something, or a 1 in 4, I think, to get the ones we would want out of this. Is there a typo in my guide? Do I actually need V4? Because at 26 minutes with mistakes, last run, or last attempt of this, we had all of the skill books for the first dungeon, which means we were on our 3rd cycle. We're at the start of the 2nd cycle right now. Oh, is that ring was worth 12,000? We don't care about that, we want knowledge. Come on. This should be Warrior's Charge right here. I'm calling it. No! Oh, this is irritating. Part of me thinks I should just concede and read V4. It's topical, because we're on the first... But that's an unreal amount of V4s, though. No, it is psychological. It's just happening to draw the V4 book every time it hits the 10%. It's like flipping an 8-sided coin and always getting heads or something. I don't know. I guess that'd be a die at that point. It wouldn't be a coin. Okay. I'm gonna quick save. We're out of the woods on this. That feels good. Mystery Talara V3. Quick save. Read the book. Quick save. Exit. Quick load. Quick... Or just exit again. Loading screen appears. Then, okay, I did that right, I hope. And then we do this business, and this should re-roll the loot. And then, if all goes well, we get Mace Etiquette on our first try here. Base here. Quick save. Okay, so if this coffin is the same thing twice in a row, I'm gonna scream. Ebony, diamond ring, blah blah blah. Okay, that was pretty clutch again. Okay, so we got Argonian account book 1. Is it the Argonian account book 1? Okay, let me make sure I do this right. Quick save. Exit. Quick load. Exit. A loading screen appears. Let me check off that book. We got Argonian account, book 1, and we got Mystery of Talara V3. We now need anything but a Dance and Fire V7 here. So from this position, without quick loading, I should go to Rockmelt Cave, and this should set everything up to be correct for the next cycle of this. Jesus, that was loud. Why was that so loud? Anyway, okay, so anything but Dance and Fire now. Good, the loot is refreshing. That we know this is gonna happen though, because I made sure I did it right. It's next cycle we gotta worry about in case I botched this again. One of them? Yeah. Let me make sure. I'm like paranoid now. Okay, so I'm gonna quick save anyway. We already got this one on this file, but we needed to get it for accurate timing data. Okay, so quick save, exit the tent, quick load, exit the tent again to get the loading screen. Then load the Seatatar save and do the wait cycle. Okay, that went okay. We're way behind schedule still, though, from the RNG from last time, but we can easily get ahead if we get good luck. Like, the averaging of the luck should make it take about the same amount of time each time we do this. I don't remember, what was the most that this could possibly take? Like, 3 standard deviations out? Was it, like, an hour and a half or something? Or, like, 2 hours? Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Wait an hour. Or like, technically 2 just in case. Make a save. Let me make sure I've checked off all the books so far. So the one we just got was Talara V1. Okay, so now we're looking for just the Warrior's Charge. Or, we're back to phase 1. So hopefully this works. Is it possible to read a hotkey book during a load warp? We did something like that with Ogma where we, like... Yeah, what it does is it queues up the book, and it gives it to you as soon as you load in, if it's in your inventory at that hotkey position on the next save file you load. So if the other file doesn't have the book, it doesn't work. And if they don't have it on that hotkey position. Alright. Show me Warrior's Charge. This is probably the closest this channel will get to being a gambling simulator. But no one else can put money in, they just have to watch. We already have this, we need Warrior's Charge. Now it gives me the book, like, right away. There were a bunch of us running the official categories until Karsto was so fast that no one could ever catch up to him. It's like robotically accurate runs, and he doesn't even take that long to get them. He gets them in like a day. So if any of us beat one of his times, he would just get the record back in like a second. It would take us like a week to beat his time, or more, just like constant grinding. Death percent, the true patrician category of Oblivion speedrunning. Do you mean Dreth percent, or like the one where you have to die as fast as possible? Because I think a lot of us did the Valen Dreth, or like the Revenge percent. We'll just have the wheels spin constantly on a motor until we get the book, and we'll see what it lands on at the end. That'll add, like, literally constant suspense while the wheel is just ticking away behind us. It all comes down to if Karsto can memorize this much of a run, which he probably could, but also, I don't know. It's like a totally separate type of speedrunning skill to be reading a guide back and forth as you're playing, I feel like. Because you're constantly being taken out of, like, the zone. You're not in, like a flow state where you've, like, totally memorized exactly what you're gonna be doing next. You have to, like, stop and, like, get back in the zone to do a specific part of the run, and then look back constantly. Without a co-pilot, I guess. Although, Ultra did put in text-to-speech parsing for the guide materials, so... could do it that way. Yeah, I'm bad at menuing too, that's the main thing. I'm good at menuing on a few specific things that we have to do like a million times in a row, but like jumping in and out of doing menuing, I'm not great at that. We're like way behind schedule on this particular run-through. This is pretty bad. I don't think we're hitting that 53 minutes. We're already almost at 30 minutes, and we still have, like, a ton left to do. We did get one very quickly in that other dungeon, though, which was nice. It's just thrown all the Talaras at us. Okay. Quick save. The Warrior's Charge, to make sure I don't mess this up. Quick save after reading the book, go through here, quick load, then exit again, and then we go to Underpaul Cave. Okay, the moment of truth. Will this break this time? Load warp the quick save through the door, then turn around and face the door. Quick save next to the door. Okay, so let's make sure we get random loot here. Burgundy Linen's Ring of Thieves, that's an uncommon item. If we get that again, that's gonna be... Okay. Is Mace Etiquette one of the ones we need? It is. I shouldn't have alt-tabbed out. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Mace Etiquette. Okay. Quick save. Exit the zone. Quick load. Exit the zone. Force a loading screen. Quick save and go to the tent. That was so good. Wait, and again, we got Mace Etiquette on our first... Is this scripted? Is this whole game just, like, cheating? Okay. And then this one we're looking for... Well, first of all, that we don't have duplicated loot. Warhammer of Blizzards. Okay, good. So it really was just that I'm an idiot and I messed everything up last time. Cool. So we're specifically looking for... We don't need any of the Talaras anymore. Is it Talara or something? Someone's probably gonna... Someone, like, with all the lore is gonna be, like, fuming. I gotta look at the checklist again. Check off Mace Etiquette. So we need Surfeit, Purloined, or Rizlov. And these ones still have a pretty good chance of being what we need when we finally roll a book, because there's so many books left to get out of each of them. What about the glass warhammer? Just like the idea of it. Oh, I thought you meant like one of the loot items. Oh yeah, it's like it's coming down on me. Oh! That's lethal. That's fine. In no way will this cause problems. I know enough to be able to do this speed run, to create the routing materials. And like, I played most of the game casually, but there's a lot of stuff I just didn't find organically through playing it originally. Purloined Shadows. Okay, quick save. Purloined Shadows, then we quick save, exit, quick load, exit. And then I'm gonna quick save again really quick, and I gotta read the materials. So, if there are no more random skill books to read, this isn't true. Okay, there are no more skill books remaining to read, skip to step 2. So I need to go to... quick save and go to Seatatar just to get out and do the waiting. Whoops. Would time warping save time instead of waiting? We haven't found a great way, because our movement speed's so high, to time warp, like, a ton of time to pass, but if there's a way to, like, cast a spell really quick, and then time warp to, like, across the map, and it runs, like, a 5-day wait or something, that would cover all waiting time, other than really specific increments of time we need throughout, like, the whole run. Because there's tons of quests where you have to wait 24 hours for no reason. So if we had like a little warping spell, basically. Dropping books beforehand. It maybe, the problem is I'm avoiding using the mouse wheel as much as possible just because it's scrolling the Google Doc, but the day of I can just whip the mouse wheel around quickly, so it won't be a problem. I feel like someone going to jail passes 10 days. Okay. Yeah, jail might be the key then. Because that's, like, instant. Okay, so after this, we'll wait an hour, and then we're on to... We skip cycle 1, because we don't need it. Losing skills actually doesn't really matter in the run anymore. Yeah, and we'll probably want to kill a guard, because it's the least, like, it doesn't risk any route logic being ruined. Okay, if there's no more of the following skill books... Okay, so... going straight to Underpaul again. Okay, so this should give us new loot, and the books we need from this one are Heavy Armor Repair and History of the Fighters Guild specifically. So unfortunately, we got the 3 Bear Season books first, so the Bear Season loot isn't going to actually help us. Uh-oh, is this the same every time? Okay. They always do, they do give you very similar items a lot of the time, so it keeps making me think I messed something up. Maybe this won't take that long. We did have to do all of Bear Season, which is a bit of a meme, because it seems to always take longer than it should. That one of them? No, we already have that one. Heavy Armor Repair and History of the Fighters Guild. It's the only ones we need. Oh, even if we have Chameleon, we get the bounty. Okay. Ultimate time save. Can we talk to the guard we just killed frame perfectly? Whoops. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize you could hit E to close the inventory. Or at least I haven't been thinking about it that much enough to remember that. I've been hitting tab to close it. I knew that with pickpocketing, I guess, but I didn't think about it for containers. I've probably been doing it without realizing. How many times am I gonna get Master Zorium's Tail? That's true. Phelan Dreth must have done something real bad. Okay, Heavy Armor Repair, Quick Save, Exit, Quick Load, go through, get the loading screen. Quick Save, go through the tent. Save here. So that one was Heavy Armor Repair. This one has Rizlov, Surfeit, and Purloined now. Or sorry, Rizlov and Surfeit are all that's left. Well, there's Purloined again as a meme. Pirated Skyrim. This actually might end up being under 53 minutes. We're about 40 minutes right now. And we only need 3 more books. Rizlov and Surfeit. Anything else is trash. But Valen could have just been taunting us and we actually just didn't do something that bad. Maybe we were trying to talk to Gerunder and we just went to jail in the wrong city because we had bad intel, you know, for like a petty crime. True, the dog does make this a little easier. Although I suspect he may secretly be manipulating the RNG out of our favor so we stay longer. Is there even a bed in your cell at the start of the game? I don't think there is, right? Because that would, like, mess up the whole thing. I mean, yeah, contextually you can assume you did something worse than Valen Dreth, I suppose. Is one of them? Yes, okay. Quick save. Surfeit of Thieves. Okay, so quick save, go out, quick load, exit again. Then quick save and go here. I think Valen has a bed. I noticed something in the guide that's a little wonky with the wording, so I'm gonna have to change that at some point. But it's something I can change after I finish the route, so or the split. It makes it look like when you're checking what books you have left, it checks it after the one that can't drop any of them because it's checking for combat books. We should make that check at the start of the combat book portion and have a condition for that. I think the logic of it was just a little weird. So we're looking for specifically History of the Fighters Guild in whatever this is called, Underpaul Cave, and then Rizlov the Righteous in the other one. Okay, was that 2 or 3? I think that was 2. And then we'll wait our little extra hour or 2 to set up the loot. And then we're rolling. Okay. Make a save facing this as our next thing. And then we're not actually going in there. We're going to Underpaul. Looking for History of the Fighters Guild. And this is gonna be devastating, because there's like 9 other books that it could be. So it's a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 10, like, compounded on top of each other. So the drop chance is abysmal. Whoops. I wonder if there's anything similar to this we'll have to do in Skyrim. Closing in on that 53 minutes. And that's 53 minutes of just, like, straight up rolls, though. That's not counting the setup times and having to do bear season. There's a lot of... I thought everything in Skyrim... Well, there's a lot of books that you can only get through, like, merchants that are randomly determined, though. Not that we have to get every book in the game, most likely, but... I don't know. Because the saving grace is that there are notes that couriers hand you randomly, or, like, bounty letters, and those all count as reading a book as well. Like, anything you can read counts as a book in that game. Which means that there are infinite books to read, because it can radiantly generate them, unless every time you run into that same radiant situation, it's the same ID of letter. That would be terrible, because then that would mean that there is a finite amount. We'd have to read every book. Good old Masters or Aims. To reiterate, we're looking for one called History of the Fighters Guild. We're getting a lot of book drops, we're just not getting the books. I wonder if there's a way to force it to always give you a book, and then you just have to roll the drop chance of the right books. That would be kind of nice. Cuts 10% chance out of the equation. I'd imagine it'd be kind of like the Oblivion gates where we force the same layout every time. You could, like, force the same RNG seed every time or something. True. What if it is and I just read the UESP wrong and it does actually exist? That would be a shame. Alright, we better find these quick to get that 3 minutes. 53 minutes. Back to back. Here we go. History of the Fighters Guild right here. Good old Master Zorim. I'm probably saying that name wrong too. After this, we'll have actual gameplay, guys, I swear. Well, not after this book, but after this split. There's actually a little gameplay at the end of the split. Everyone's favorite quest, Bear Season. This is the dock mode of gameplay. Come on. If we don't get this in 30 seconds, all the math is wrong. Got like one more chance at this. Nope. Darn. Unless it's like this one and then it's all a lie, guys. Yeah, this is a good door sound at least. How important could the history of this Fighters Guild really be if someone just left it in this 1 in 100 chance thing here? Oh, I pressed R. I was like, what was that screen change? I went to third person with 100% chameleon. You could, oops, so you couldn't see the character. Oh, you're a sound designer? Nice. Yeah, the Foley artists really phoned it in on this one. Just going straight for the one of each sound effect route. Yeah, yeah. Literally just open and close the door like several times in front of the mic and then just edit them out. Like, I don't know. Sound design is really fun. I've done some for schooling and stuff. I haven't done like professional sound design work, but I had a thing for my audio degree where I had to do Foley for an entire movie and like sound effect design for like a sci-fi scene and stuff like that. Pretty fun. But having to do Foley for like an almost 3-hour movie is very kind of kills you after a while, just sitting in like a little booth holding like a bunch of weird items and just rummaging them around. Hey Shoegaze, how's it going? Welcome back. Don't they reuse these sounds between games too? Like, isn't this door probably in Morrowind, and like some sound in Morrowind is in Skyrim, and you know, like I think they do the Castlevania thing where they just reuse assets between games. That ain't the history of the Fighters Guild. This took an hour 45 minutes, by the way, last run, with the bad rolling, having to recheck so slow. And I think we got good luck that run. So with bad luck, we're still gonna do better than last run when we had, like, borderline exceptional RNG towards the end. Yeah, I get what you mean. Just hearing, like, something... It takes you out of it to hear the sound that you know from somewhere else. It's like, oh, the immersion's broken for people who know what that is. That is stock gate sound effect blah 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 from this library. Although, like, the majority of people wouldn't recognize it, I guess. A few things have made it through, like when Breaking Bad used, like, a sound effect that had been used a ton on, like, Vine or something. History of the Fighters Guild, okay. History of the Fighters Guild, quick save, go through, quick load, go through, force a loading screen, and then load into the tent. Although we don't really need to do this setup the last cycle, but anyway. So the last one we're looking for is Rizlov the Righteous. In case I mess this up, I'm gonna make a save here and check the loot. Elven Mace. I'm just gonna do this a couple times to make sure this actually resets. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna use a quick save, just in case I had to, like, go back and do something. The final item we're looking for is Rizlov. Uh-oh. Is that the same every time now? Got the bow. Okay. We're looking for Rizlov the Righteous specifically, and then we're done. I'm also gonna check off the other two so I don't forget anything. And the game's gonna crash. And it's the type of crash where I don't have my mouse. Thank you, Oblivion. Okay. Oh, the dissonance. Okay, there we go. True. It'd be like if every footstep was just like one left foot walking on the ground with no... like the left and right foot made the exact same padding noise. Technically this could still be under an hour. We're almost there. Just need that Rizlov the Righteous to appear. Yeah, for sure. I see what Bosch means. We're getting the Claymore with, like, the same amount of gold repeatedly. We'll jump for good luck there. Nope. Yeah, that was the thing that was interesting. Oh, was that really? That was quick. Okay. Only took slightly over an hour. There's more to the split, though. Where is it? Oh, I can't do the alphabet. Resolve the righteous, and then I'm gonna do this the right way, just to make absolutely sure. Quick save, load the trapdoor save to get out of here. Exit that way. I'm gonna pause, because there was something wonky going on here. Oh, also, so in the guide, if there are no more with Falling Spook Street, or if one of the remaining skill books is... Oh, okay, I already have a condition for that. There's no more skill books remaining, skip to step 4. Yeah, okay. At this point, you should have every random skill book aside, so let's just start the timer again. Fast travel to Shard Rock. Talk to Thorley, hope he's not dead. We've literally never gone here other than the Nern route, so we should be fine. Bears. Kill 6 west-wheeled bears. Dude, are you joking? What is with that? Okay, 1. 2. Interesting, because we're a high enough level, they're not black bears anymore, they're like the larger brown bears. The hitboxes on these are insulting. It may be a good idea to equip Detect Life or something. Did the stacks really have to break? Come on. I gotta do this at the end of the split. Okay, 6th bear is somewhere. Show me the 6th bear. Oh, there's 2 right here. Okay, if you have a random skill book remaining, we don't in this case, so we don't have to re-roll his thing. We can just do it to a book we got just for fun. Warp in the West, it's a terrible book. Okay, 10305. That's how long random skill books took this time, so let's kick it over to dock mode. So that is a 43-minute time save by lowering the travel distance to get to each book. That's pretty crazy, because that was bad luck. Let's keep that in mind. We did not have a good run this time, and it still saved 43 minutes. So, pretty massive time save, which means Nern route is not confirmed yet, so counting all of the confirmed time saves, we're at like 7 hours and 40 minutes of time saves so far, which is sweet. Why is this red? Is there any reason this is red? Don't understand why those are red. Okay. So we need to time that, but we also have all this. So the next step is going to be questing part 3. We finally got through that part, so let's reset the time. Make a collage with all the creatures dead by apotheosis. What was it you were going to say? For what? Oh, I don't know. So we have Fighters Guild, Thieves Guild, Main Quest, Imperial City side quests, and Guild Shrine cleanup for a whopping total of some amount. My estimate is it'll probably be a little over an hour. It could be more, it could be less, I really don't know. This was all actually good though. So here's what this looks like in the guide. We're going to be doing all of this, and at each of those little split indicators, I'm going to pause and write that time down. And then the Great Skill Grind we already timed out. So let me find the start of this again. Okay, so... it's over here. Okay, here we go. So, quick save. Load the Shaden Hall. Nope, not doing that. Well, I probably should. How am I going to find this? I don't have... okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to just go normally. I'm already wasting time. Because we don't have our save file directory thing set up yet. I haven't put that into the functionalities there, but I haven't made a version of the guide with it yet. So we're going to do this normally. Talk to Burrs, grow cash, and while we're here, I'm going to set the save up. He's never here. Great. Oh, also, I'm going to set up permakey. Okay, so Burrs hopefully is in the house. There he is. Contract, Lord Rugdump. Fast travel to the quest marker. Then head east-northeast. Find and kill 3 ogres. They actually don't die in one hit anymore. Crazy. Okay, once the ogres are dead, fast travel back to Lord Rugdump's estate. Go to the main house. Talk to him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Drop the sword. And then there's a Nirnroot here. Quick save, load the Shaden Hall Fighters Guild save. So I'm just gonna remake some of these. Okay, this, that. Okay. Fast travel to the quest marker to talk to Drarana Thalis. Head north to, of Harlan's Watch. To activate the Akatosh Way Shrine. Okay. Fast travel the quest marker to enter Swampy Cave. Pull my notes. Hug the left wall and kill trolls. Die in one hit, right? Yep. Ooh, clutch. Oh, it says use the map to determine if you've missed any areas. Oh god, I didn't... The second zone, and kill all the swampy trolls. Okay, that should be good. Exit the cave, fast travel the quest marker. Back to Shaden Hall. Fast travel to the Imperial City waterfront and wait 24 hours. Does Amy say will talk to us automatically? Probably like right here. I don't know. Not that time. No Amuse? That's rare. Oh, he appeared like across the map that one time. Might take him a while to show up. Or he might have already talked to us on this file. Yeah, this already... Okay, so somehow that already happened. Quick save, load the Modron save, which I don't have easily accessible, so I'm gonna just do this. Load warp the quick save through the door. So this is a replacement for the Modron save. So we would load warp into here. Oops. One of the few instances of time warping. Fast travel the Fothis Arn's tower. Where's it say it? Time warp, selecting the Anvil Lighthouse. Okay, head up to the 3rd floor. So this way Fothis is always here for whatever reason. We kill him to advance the quest. Take the key-shaped arrowhead. Notes are scrolling, great. Sorry, my notes are all messed up. I hate this. Skyrim does the same thing, it turns out, where it scrolls your document. I hate it. Okay. Take the key-shaped arrowhead, exit the tower the way you came in. Then fast travel to the quest marker for information gathering to enter Glade Mist Cave. All the quest marker to find and kill Azum Kaijin. This completes information gathering. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Holy One? Welcome to chat. Okay, so we're talking to Modron. Duties, infiltrate. Exit the door, and we're going back to the Grey Fox. Because these are the only two quests that are in this corner of town, so we're just doing them together. There he is. Oh, it said make a save before entering. That's probably fine. Okay. Exit the house and wait outside for Independent Thievery to update twice. If this doesn't happen after a few minutes, reload the save. Now this takes forever, but it's necessary to sit and wait for it, because this huge queue of actions has to progress at the top left. Okay, so we should be getting a quest update soon. I'm not even joking about how long this takes. Of course, the one time I don't make the save, it doesn't work. This is broken. Every time I don't follow a single instruction, the whole thing falls apart. That's just how it goes, but it's so draining sometimes. Because now that is just messed up now. I have things in my head I need to write down about V5 that are distracting me. Give me 1 second. Well, they were all updates, for other things, but I mean the pop-ups that show up like in-game are the ones like not the ones that are just at the top left. So, how do I recover this? And do it this way. So we just killed this guy, and the quest just updated. So then we're gonna load the Modron save and just do this again. My brain is sluggish today. And I'm gonna make this bold so I don't miss it anymore. Okay. I think the reason it doesn't work sometimes is because this dude is standing inside already. He needs to be outside. Like, I bet if I drag this guy outside... Yeah. But then this happens. So, here, let me make a note of this. Because this is exactly what was wrong with the Helvetica quest. Malintus Ancrus. Command humanoid could work. Let's see. Swear I quick saved here. Don't we have a spell just called Command Humanoid? It's just not there. Where's... Am I going insane? I can't find anything. Where's the one for Dorian? Oh, we don't even have Command Humanoid in V4 because we didn't need it. We don't even have Command Humanoid. Let me console command the spell in, though, to test it. Keep forgetting that we removed this entire thing from the run. He's too high level. And this is what, illusion? What's our illusion even at? Oh, it's at like 76. Try a higher level one. Dude, what is this guy's level? 8? There is a spell. It's an expert spell and we're barely expert. Yeah, okay. Maybe we should add that into the run. Because Athrager and Selena Urania sell it. And they're both people we talk to at some point in the run. So maybe we should add that. Does the community have a name for the new inventory glitch? Not yet, because depending on what it ends up being capable of, we'll probably name it accordingly. I'm just calling it floating inventory for now, because it seems accurate. Okay, so it literally is just that this dude is just outside. So, what do we get kicked out of the Thieves Guild for? Well, we don't necessarily have to punch this guy. Yeah, I guess, so we could just, it would most simply be just adding Dominate Humanoid to the route for this one quality of life improvement. Let me update this to the guide. Dominate Humanoid. Okay, so I've changed the instruction. If he's not already outside, drag Maltinus Anchorus outside using Dominate Humanoid to update the quest. Wait outside for the Independent Thievery quest to update a second time. So, Dominate Humanoid can only... I guess I should just do Dock mode for this. Dominate Humanoid can only be purchased by Athrager and Selena Urania. Selena is really early in the run. Yeah, she's in Bruma. So that would require a lot of, whatever it's called, the money thing. The fiscal responsibility. It would require a lot of that. So, Athrager's our best bet. Let's just add this to the thing. What was it? AR? Whoops. Athrager. If you do the floating inventory glitch but bring up the console command, you get a very strange effect. I don't think anything will come of that either, though. Will the spell pop up with your level at that point in the run? Yeah, oh, you can buy spells at any level, you just can't cast them unless you're high enough. But our illusion is 76, like, the whole run. So yeah, should be good. Because we buy this... Which split is this? This is during... This is after we've done, like, all of the crazy glitching stuff, so this definitely is fine. I do hate changing something like this at the last minute, though, because you never know, but I think it's fine. I mean, here, the only other thing to test is, we're there at 10 a.m. Does he sell stuff at 10 a.m.? Yes. 33% chance of selling between 12... Why? Why would you ever make it a chance? Come on. Whatever. Okay, and then I need the spell purchasing icon to be added to the guide, so that'll be a miscellaneous task. Waiting could move him out of the room. Oh yeah, let's look up, what's his name? Melintus? Let's look him up and see. He literally never leaves his house. That's insane. Well, it sucks that we have to buy this spell just for this, but whatever. Okay, let's go back. At least we dejanked that by knowing we can do that now. Let's get this all over here. And let's load this save again and just add this one spell in. Where am I? Dominate humanoid. Okay, so let's get the time going again here. So I already know I'm gonna need it, so I'm just gonna queue this up. And you still have to wait quite a while for this check. I mean, okay, that's not that bad that time. Okay, fast travel to the waterfront. That actually saves a good amount of time adding that in. That's worth having anyway. Amy say we'll talk to you. What's it the way in? Activate the Boots of Springhill Jack quest. Fast travel to the quest marker and make a save outside of Ganradell's house. To the house and talk to the Grey Fox. Exit the house and talk to Ganradell using B acrobatics. Activate acrobatics training quest.
Hello there. Good that you won. Farewell.
Fast travel to the Imperial City Talos Plaza District. Head east-southeast to Jackman Imble's house and wait outside until 5 a.m. The Sanguine spell seems to only work in that one room, so I guess you could command Humanoid to drag the Grey Fox to the Leowen, like, castle and do it. It would be interesting to consider, though. Actually, I'm gonna pause really quick and write something to that effect down. Okay, try dragging NPCs like the Grey Fox using Dominate Humanoid into Leowen Castle with the Stark Reality spell. That's an interesting one. Okay. We're in here. It's 5 a.m. Go into the house and go upstairs. Cast Mora's Soul Trap on Jack Ben, then kill him. Also kill Gemellis. Take the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack. Quick save. Load the Abandoned Shack save. No thanks. But that's the save to get out of here. Oh, that's the Thieves Guild one. That's whatever. And then for some reason you have to pay this blood price off to Armand. The Grey Fox will not let you do it. We're gonna do blood price, and then I'll pay the blood price. And then we're gonna do the Ganradel save. I somehow did that too early. Dragging a guard from out. Yeah, because it could also be specific NPCs that they allow.
I assume.
Read a Dance and Fire upstairs. Scroll my notes. Go outside and wait for Independent Thievery to update twice. Okay, there we go. Fast travel to the Imperial City Arboretum. So here we go. Here comes the really broken stuff. And head northwest into the water to get the Nern route. Head east-northeast. Make a save outside of the sewer grate. This is where it gets real complicated. Fast travel to the Imperial City Market District. And head southeast to enter the Merchant's Inn near the middle of town. Head east-southeast to the first door on the left to enter the town to enter Luther Broad's boarding house. Exit the inn, hug the left wall till you find Othralos' house. Make a save outside of that. Load the heist sewer entrance save, which is this. Then load warp the Merchant's Inn save through the door. Head northwest to find a door to the next area. Load warp the heist Merchant's Inn save through the sewer grate. Head northwest to enter another sewer grate. There it is. I got lost. Do we trigger that? Okay. When the pop-up appears, load the merchant's inn save again. Head east-northeast to enter the door to the old way. So we're our current character, but we've now skipped half of this quest, if that makes sense. Just scroll my notes. Okay. East-northeast to enter the door to the old way. Activate the quest when the pop-up appears. In the next zone, hug the left wall to enter another door. Another old way door. In the next zone, head west-southwest. So we're gonna just get up here, basically. Good, I messed it up. Oh, good. It's all completely messed up. Rat skip. Rat skip. Ah! Let me up. Let me up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so load warp the heist catacombs skip save, which is, hold up, which one? Sorry, I didn't pay attention to the names. Oh my god, that's so far back. It's going alright. Almost discovered rat skip. Not quite, couldn't do it. The rat also wasn't dead though. Okay, so it wants me... I'm going to find it first, because this is impossible to find. It's a chair we're sitting in a shrine an ungodly amount of time farther back. Because in the run, we'll have the number for this. It'll take like 2 seconds. God, when did we even set this up? It's in like the shrine living quarters. That. Okay. Pretend like someone told me the number. I'm scrolling to 65. Oh, there it is. Load. This is saddling us into here. And then from here, this is so confusing. Load warp, run east. Oh, I didn't. So it saves 65. My brain is not working at all today. Pause. What direction do I need to go? East, northeast. There we go. Okay. Now, load warp the Merchant's Inn save again. Do the halt epochs. Immediately run south-southwest. Void warp into a side room. Okay, that worked. In the next zone, hook the left wall till you go through 2 gates. Fire darkness. Backtrack through the door. You came in to get back here. Load warp the heist merchant save again. Make a save in front of this door. what? Oh, I can't even follow the guide, dude. Okay, so is this the save? This is the... I wrote this so badly. Backtrack to the door you came from, leading back to the Hall of Epochs zone. Load... Why did I write it like that? Load warp the heist merchant's in save through the Hall of Epochs door, and then make a save in front of that door? That's not correct. Right? The save should be... I'm so lost. Okay. Is it the door I look at? No. Why is this instruction in the wrong order? Okay, this goes here. This is, I am not functional today. This timing data is going to be terrible probably. You dress up that elf. Dress up that elf, please. Okay, let me start this again. I'm going insane. This isn't the save I wanted. Go back here, because I messed this all up. We're gonna go here. Save 65. Then the merchant's in save. Okay. I go up here and hit the button. Go down here. Okay, and then it says, and I quote, in the next zone, get the book, backtrack to the door you came from leading back to the Hall of Epochs zone. Make a save in front of this door, so that's different, but then load warp the merchant's in save through that. Okay. Okay, a quest pop-up will appear. Immediately look straight up and load warp the merchant save through that door. Okay. Head northeast to find the door with the Elder Scroll Library. Load warp the heist Luther Broad save. Dude. Luther Broad save through this. This puts us at the Elder Scroll. Oh, I did this wrong. Okay, so then it says to go up here. Man, what? Oblivion, this Oblivion music is too loud. Just way too loud. I can't even hear myself think. There's like, okay, so the reason this is confusing is because, one, I don't have any of these save file numbers written down in the version of this that I'm looking at a Google Doc. There's like 80 bolded terms that have different save file names, all with very similar sounding names. I don't remember how this works at all, and I'm trying to like piece together the routing in my head. Oblivion is scrolling my notes, so I can't remember spatially on the document where any of it is. It's just like an insane test. So what is going on? We load warp the merchant's in save through the Epoch door. Put that merchant save through. Head northeast to find the door to the Elder Scrolls Library. Put the Luther Broad save through there. Head up the spiral stairs. Okay, so I'm caught up again. Pick the lock and go through the door. Then load warp the darkness heist save. which is the most recent version of our character that has red fire and darkness, back through the door, picking this lock when it appears, and then head back down the spiral stairs and read the Elder Scroll after sitting in the chair. Okay, I finally figured out what's going on with this. It was just taking me forever to piece together the file names and stuff. With the interactive guide, this won't be bad, like, at all. Take the Elder Scroll when it appears, get rid of, and get out of the chair, head all the way up the tower till you reach the Battle Mage Chambers. Okay, so we're back in business. It's just looking at a painting. Karsta found a cool time saver too in the Thieves Guild here. Unfortunately, we can't use one of those things because we have to go up here anyway to get a book. Oh, whoops. Big purple book. Okay. We get that. Exit the zone through the fireplace grate. Immediately quick save. Load the Authralos save now. So this is our fast escape. Put the quick save through the door, and then it says to talk to the gray fox. Let's scroll the notes. Okay, talk to Authralos using the sneak. Okay. Says that's it. Okay, that took way too long, and that fried my brain, because Ultimate Heist is the most load warp dense routing. But, okay, 26 minutes 33. That's slightly slower than I was anticipating for this split. But also, I played it really badly, so whatever. That's still probably going to be faster than it would have been prior. Okay, so 26:33. So we have 2 more questing splits. So we have main quest, Imperial City side quests, which is going to be... So it doesn't look too bad. And then we'll have Guild Shrine cleanup. Let me reset the time. Okay. Quick save, load the Cloud Ruler. No thanks. Cloud Ruler save, load warp through the door. I'll make a new save. Skillbooks was like an hour and 3 minutes. You weren't too far off on your estimate. Okay, activate Paradise. Follow quest marker to talk to Martin. Wait 1 hour to start the portal opening. Sooner. Enter the portal and head east. So this got all mixed up and it's better now. So you enter this. Head east till you find a long bridge. Ignore any enemies that approach you. Enter the door. Make a save. Just a save. Load warp the super meeting save through the door back outside, so that should be right around where the shrine one was. Once outside, run east to enter the door at the end of the path. Load warp the Paradise save through this door. Once inside the building, kill Cameron. And take the Amulet of Kings off the corpse. Once the room starts shaking, quick save and load the Cloud Ruler Temple save. Head back to the main hall to talk to Martin. Make sure the portal's still there. Wait. Something went wrong again. So... that wasn't supposed to happen, I guess? Try this again. We had some setup for this that was really cool, but it looks like it broke this time.
You came.
Look now on my paradise.
So it says... once the room starts shaking, quick save, load Cloudrow Temple save, then lower up the quick save. Head back to the main hall and talk to Martin. Make sure the portal is still there. But it goes away. It's not supposed to go away. What did... I don't remember what we did where it was still there before. Because it's supposed to boot us back. How did... I don't remember how this worked last time. Last time, we managed to have the, what was it called? Last time we managed to have the Paradise Portal stay somehow. And then, in the process of that, we were able to, like, go back into it to break something, I think. But this worked correctly now, which isn't what we saw happen before. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Because it's supposed to put us there. So, I shouldn't have quick save. No, I have a hard save. Okay, I'm gonna, to test this, I'm gonna play out the next part really quick and see if it does what it's supposed to do. Because technically, I'm gonna skip stuff that is not relevant. We're just gonna test this one thing. What's supposed to happen is we go here. So this should boot us back to the Paradise Portal, but it won't because it closed. How did we avoid that quest update last time? So this isn't working how it did before, like, at all. Because none of this isn't supposed to happen either, this part. This is all wrong. So how did we get the... Go away. I don't remember how we got this set up that we had the, whatever it's called. The Paradise Portal to be stuck. Let me see if I wrote it down on the wiki or something. Might require some analysis. What? So I gotta look really quick at see if we wrote in the glitch for this. It's not. I don't know. I'll be honest, I have no... My brain just is not working today, and I just feel overwhelmed. I think I'm gonna call it... Sorry to call it, like, short notice, but I gotta figure out why this is broken and stuff later. I don't have the energy for this. I thought it would be a thing where I could just play through all the quests and stuff to finish this out today, but literally every step of what we're doing has been broken and overwhelming to me. So I will do this when I have more energy to process all of the route logic stuff going on, because now it's turning into a big tangent onto, like, having to figure out why this quest is behaving differently, so I gotta break out the construction set and go through everything. I don't know, I don't know. I don't mean to, like, just give up today, but I don't feel, like, up for this part. So sorry to back out, like, on short notice, but we did get timing for the skill books, and we did get timing for the first chunk of this, so there's 2 chunks of quest logic left, and then I'm gonna retime the skill grind just to make sure nothing route logic-wise broke by changing a bunch of stuff, and then Imperial Dragon Armor. Hopefully I don't feel this, like, dead tomorrow, but I felt like I had a bunch of energy, and then I started streaming, and I guess the skill books wore me out or something. I'm just like, I can't process what's going on in the route logic now. So, until next time, sorry about that, guys. I'll make sure I'm more on top of stuff for next stream. Anyway, alright, yeah, the skill books are pretty draining. Alright, good seeing you all again. Thanks for hanging out. We'll just pick up with this probably later in the week, maybe over the weekend or something. I don't know. See how I'm feeling throughout the week. Okay, see you guys later.